I James Kakan from DPA, showing America when we got a baby boy from a county, when you go on, when you baby can be young, for the little kid, when you go on, maybe 2-year-old or 3-year-old.
After teaching himself to lip read and graduating high school, James got a job as a ranger. But he wanted to get ahead. He wanted to work full-time. Parks and Wildlife Service staff had come across him in the field. Impressed with his commitment, they offered him a job.
First and foremost, we've got a good worker. He's got a good work ethic. I think he shows the way for local Aboriginal people in that, you know, there's a career for local people in the department, working out on country, doing really good work.
Not content with an entry-level position, James sought to further his career. At a chance meeting with the big boss in Perth, he shared his dream of helping fight bushfires in the goldfields.
I love a good fire, bushfire, and like good with the bushfire to around Calvary.
So the Goldfields Parks and Wildlife team devised a communication system to make it work.
When James is out at a fire with us, he has a special radio. That radio vibrates. So when we need to talk with him or communicate with him, we hit that vibrating function. So with James on the fireground, we use fire-specific hand signals. We've also got cards.
Outside the fireground, James and his colleagues have devised other ways to communicate.
I've heard mentioned a number of times that he's just so patient. You know, he understands that his communication's not great, but he just perseveres. He doesn't get frustrated, and he'll try explaining again, or eventually he'll write it down if he needs to, just to get his point across.
So it's been interesting learning how to communicate together, especially difficult things like nature conservation and science terms that don't necessarily know how to act out. So he's really good in that he listens and watches and learns and then repeats, and then he's away. Like he picks up on stuff really quick.
The job is not just about fire.
He loves the variety of the work. He does a great job. He takes a lot of pride in the work that he does. He also does high-level stuff like malleefowl, checking the cameras for the malleefowl for the surveys, and he just remembers where all the cameras are. So he doesn't need an iPad necessarily. He can just go straight there. He remembers things, and he's good with the technology as well. He's a good all-rounder.
After several years in the job, James has earned his colleagues' admiration and respect.
One of them guys who's really committed. Very smart. Sometimes, you know, I don't even think he's deaf. He's just straight in as a happy bloke. Being deaf and having a hearing problem, I mean, it doesn't stop him. Nothing's too hard for him, really. Yeah, you know, if he can give it a go, he'll give it a go.
So working with James, it's been amazing. It's very inspiring to see someone with a disability, with the hearing impediment, and just him not letting it get him down. The work ethic's amazing, and it's really great to work with him and to call him a colleague, but also a friend.